You fought well.
Keep on that.
Enemy down. We move.
Oh, one more.
One
Wait for me,
enemy
wait for me.
remaining.
Okay, hold on, B.
We turn to dust.
This guy was
Last
on.
player standing.
He's in mid.
Back mid.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time is but a window. So I guess what's on everyone's mind is Valorant the future of tactical first-person shooters? Well, I finally got the chance to play the game and see for myself. As you guys know, as of late, Valorant has been trending #1 on Twitch. But what makes this game special is that tons of Counter-Strike Global Offensive pros have been playing it like crazy. Now, new games have come out in the past, but why is this one getting so much publicity? Well, taking a look at the game, at first you might think it's some kind of game similar to Overwatch. But there's one big twist. It has several Counter-Strike mechanics. Everything from a round-based economy to movement and gun mechanics. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. I played Valorant and it doesn't feel anything like CSGO. Well, there's a reason for that. The mechanics are actually based off of Counter-Strike 1.6 when it comes to movement. Now, Counter-Strike 1.6 was a much slower game and had far less diversity when it came to utility. Basically, nades would throw in slow motion, you couldn't throw them at different ranges. You also had only 3 different nade types, the regular HE grenade, the smoke grenade, and the flashbang. Now, as later versions of Counter-Strike came out, you ended up getting more and more powerful utility. For example, in Counter-Strike Condition 0, people could drop nades when they died, so you could pick them up and have extra nades to throw. In Counter-Strike Source, flashes would deafen you, and then in CSGO, you also got Molotovs and decoy grenades. Which brings us to Valorant, which basically upped the utility usage to 11. While you still have things like smoke grenades and flashbangs, you also have security cameras, drones, and other stuff. But luckily, they lock most of the skills down between different heroes. This means if you choose a hero such as Jett, you have the ability to jump super high onto things and float down, flying a little bit. If you use Sage, you can put up frost walls as well as heal yourself and teammates. And the characters even have ultimates, like Sage can revive a player after he's fallen. Long gone and forgotten are the days of simple utility usage in 1.6. At this point, after playing CSGO, this just feels like the natural progression of tactical shooters. Well, it sounds good in theory, but how does it actually play? Well, here's my first game playing the character Sage.
Heal me. Basically, you have a wall you can stand on.
I'm too aggressive to be a healer.
Actually, no. You need to move at the beginning of the round, John.
Oh wait, is this live? So at the beginning of this game, I actually just thought this was warm-up. But the first round is actually live. This is actually what's considered the freeze time, but instead of you being stuck in spawn to buy up, you can buy up while running around to the position you're gonna play in. Now, once you get to that position, you see that there's force fields up, which means you can't go past a certain point. This allows you to buy up, trade with your teammates, and get set up and have plenty of time to get into position and not have to worry about your spawn. Also, it has a really nifty feature. If you buy up the wrong gun, you can resell it. That way you can get your money back and you can buy the correct thing. As you can see here, I bought that Deagle thinking it was warm up, sold it back, and ended up buying some armor.
Should B, I think?
They're going A.
Now, as you can see, I just went through a portal, and these portals seem to be there so that you can fast travel from one side of the map to the other. This seems to really help with rotation.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
So
So as you can see, I got hit by a tripwire that I didn't see. I guess they turn invisible after a certain amount of time, but once you get hit by them, you're supposed to take them down by shooting them. I believe this and the cameras can alert players to your location. Now, in the next round, I buy a revolver. Now, the revolver in this game works the exact same way as the Deagle from Counter-Strike Source. It's a one-shot kill to the head, and it's extremely precise.
One's at 135.
One enemy remaining.
You are in our
Now, generally in this game, the guns are straight up ripoffs of guns in Counter-Strike. For example, this one is a FAMAS. Now, as you can see here, I'm just learning the abilities and accidentally threw this down just trying to figure out what it was. Again, this is my first time playing and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
I'm taking A, guys.
message sent.
I don't see him. Could be here, but I don't see it. One, other side, right side. 2 right side.
Bathroom.
Now, as you can see, not having any experience in this game, I quickly got overwhelmed there and just went down. But to be completely honest, after just watching this once, I know I could have played that a lot better by just walling off one of the 2 sides. But of course, at this point, I didn't even know how to use wall.
Thirsty.
It says right click and left click, but nothing actually happens. I can press them both. Nothing happens. Now I find out later that this is actually the heal, where I can either heal myself by right-clicking or heal a teammate by looking at them and left-clicking. I guess this is what happens when you just jump into a game without learning about the characters first. Now in this round, you can see that I buy an AWP. It pretty much works the exact same way as Counter-Strike. If you shoot them in the body or in the head, they die. If you shoot them in the foot, you get a leg shot. The biggest difference is that it's more like the AWP from Counter-Strike 1.6. When you scope in, you don't lose movement speed. So you can walk around and peek angles while scoped.
It's a 1 versus 5.
Not a good sitch.
Yeah.
Opponent
Another one.
killed.
Now while the footsteps are blindly apparent and you can hear people from extremely far away, they do sound vastly different than they do in Counter-Strike, so it's going to take a little getting used to.
Down.
Stand down.
2 more there.
You can see how powerful that revolver is.
Last player standing.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Let's guys do
1v1.
We're just play. That's all.
I did not expect him there at all. Oh shit, he's still alive?
Yeah, he used his ultimate.
So basically this character is known as Phoenix, and his ultimate is when he gets killed, he respawns in the last place that he was.
30 seconds left.
That's the bomb we were talking about. I thought he was right side. Is he left?
I think he's right.
Nice try, man. So in this game, the bomb is called the Spike, and basically you can defuse half of it and then finish the defuse later.
You fought well.
Keep on that.
Enemy down.
Is this it?
Remove.
Oh! One more.
One
Wait for me,
enemy
wait for me.
remaining.
Okay, was on B.
Return to dust.
This guy was
Last
on.
player standing.
He's in mid, mid, mid.
Back mid.
Yes,
20 HP. You could have res someone.
I have no idea how to do that. So as you can see, my ultimate is available, and the smart thing would be to res someone so we have the 2v1 situation. But as a Counter-Strike player who's never played this before, I didn't even think about it. Also, as you guys know, I'm not the greatest rifler, so maybe I should have stuck with the scope. At the end of the day, it really didn't matter because I got lost on the map and decided to go just try to res someone.
Sorry, guys.
Now, I did this mainly because I just wanted to learn how to do it in the first place so I could do it in the future. But of course, this really pissed people off because it made it feel like I just wasted an ultimate.
Don't do it now! Don't do it now!
Nope.
Dude, the round's over!
Just learning to use it. Just learning to use it. Did you hear that? If you res someone, they can pick up a gun so they don't have to buy anything, so I guess that's something. One more. One more. Now while the guns do seem incredibly accurate in this game, I do find it hard to control the spray. But to me that's not such a big deal because I'd rather have that first bullet accuracy anyways. Plus I imagine I'd learn how to spray these guns over time. Honestly, I think I could rifle in this game if I just practice it.
Barrier created.
I think one shower.
I'm playing passive. Oh, they're boosting. They're above. Ah,
Unavoidable.
dead. That's a camera. Okay. We're good, we're good.
Eliminate.
One enemy remaining.
Come on, let's go! Enemy spotted.
He's B-long, B-long.
30 seconds left.
Joke's over! You're
He's
dead!
using ultimate.
Wait, he... Ninja
Same place,
vanished.
same place.
Light as shit. Couldn't. Good job. Okay.
Ultimate is not ready.
Now the really cool thing about this character class is you do have the ability to heal yourself. This works incredibly well for a sniper, especially when you get tagged and fall back.
Spike spotted.
Could be in sight.
Do not fight us. My ultimate is ready. Rest.
One more there, one more there, one more there.
There's two there.
Okay, they can get through that wall, I think.
My orb's down. I spike.
Opponent killed.
Oh, one more short.
On the side, heal me. Heal me, heal me, heal me.
Do I have to get close?
B, one
Heal me, you just look at me. Resting and healing.
For you.
Okay. Didn't know I could do that.
30
I had
seconds
beyond
left.
Get out of my way.
If it's safe.
Oh, two here. Two
Player
here. I missed.
standing.
Two in sight.
It's all good.
Good to know I can heal you from distance. I thought I'd have to go up to you.
You just have to have line of sight. One far B. They're going B. They're going
Get to it.
Just a
I'll
few.
protect, I'll protect.
One enemy remaining.
One coming.
Sorry about that, Fawn. Now, as you can see, I was a little bit too slow there because I was trying to be ultra careful of his poison wall. While it does do damage, it won't kill you instantly. It's kind of more like going through a Molotov.
Joke's over. You're dead.
With the accuracy of these guns, that's pretty much how I expect these turnouts to go. Either you react first, or the other person's gonna instantly shoot you in the face.
One enemy remaining. Switching sides.
I'm gonna armor up. Just gonna go armor. So as you guys can tell, both the defending side and the attacking side use the same weaponry.
Enemy spot. You fought well.
Nade! Watch out! Wanna fall back? Try to hit the other side?
Yeah, I can fall back. They're going
30
well.
seconds left.
Train harder.
Go.
One enemy remaining.
Portals. Fast. Fast.
Stand
Okay.
down.
Where? Nice!
We've got a plan.
I got shot from somewhere?
One enemy
dead.
remaining.
I think he's gonna be flanked.
6
Nice! Honestly, guys, I'm not sure how balanced having a healing class in a game like this is. Shot. Nice! Okay, there should be one more. Should be one more here. Dink. He's dinked.
Now wait. One who's there. They're over at B.
Look at that, but we don't have bomb.
So we gotta go back and get it.
One enemy remaining. Last player
Last guy's
standing.
mid.
That was my fault.
Really
Fawn.
low.
Well done.
Did you know?
Great job. Good prediction. Got him.
Enemy.
Nice. I think we got B. Is that a bad? Okay, okay.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Flawless.
Yeah, footsteps.
Last player standing.
Yeah. It's to the right.
My ultimate is ready. Return to dust.
You have res.
Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about that again. He is absolutely right. I really should have rezzed someone immediately after getting that first kill. It's really something I'm going to need to get the hang of if I'm going to play this character in the future. Oh, he ult. Yep.
Enemy spotted.
They rotated over.
Remove.
Oh, no.
I heard him now. Oh, look at him try. Look at him try.
Sure. This game is very punishing due to the slower movement speed and the high tagging ability. If you don't hit that shot immediately and get the kill, you're as good as dead. So basically now you can do all the buying through the menu. If your teammate wants a gun, you can say request gun and your teammate can buy it for you. This way people don't steal your gun. Now, I'm a Counter-Strike player and I just kind of bought his gun and threw it on the ground because he was going to buy me an AWP for an AK. But he didn't pick it up because he only wanted it if I did it through the system. So I picked it back up and tried to resell it, but of course I had no idea what I was doing, and before we knew it, he had no gun and I got his AWP. I mean, it's a cool system if people are stealing your guns, but overall, if your teammates are working together, I think it's unnecessary. I think just buying it and throwing it on the ground is a lot quicker. Got him.
Enemy down.
Sorry. Went on the bottom.
10 seconds left. Last player standing.
I have the spike.
So until you figure out how to buy me, like, says buy another person, I have a thing against buying you an AWP, okay?
Got it.
My money is my money.
I can understand Fawn being incredibly upset about that, but let's be honest, he's been playing this game for about a week already, and I'm completely new to it.
Like,
Why don't they just
literally-
make it like Counter-Strike where you just throw it
no,
on the ground?
No, it's better. This is a solution.
I
It's
threw it on the
better.
ground 3 times. See, look.
There's a fucking button to fucking push that says
But
buy
look.
this dude a
Look at
fucking
this.
gun
Look.
that he wants.
Look.
I don't want your fucking.
I'm just
charity.
saying, I can throw it on the ground.
No,
You
it's
can just
fucking
pick it up.
stupid.
I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Is it important, or is this system completely unnecessary when you can just throw the guns on the ground? One down. Be aggressive. Or be long. Be long dead.
Aggressive on A.
Got him. One more. Sorry. I'm still surprised I missed that shot. I really thought I shot them before they dropped. Valve, please. Riot, please fix.
Come in.
Come in.
Come A.
Can I go through this?
Oh, you can't go through that.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Got him.
3 down.
I hope you're recording this. I hope you can hear the rage in my voice. Come fucking A. Like, you did. God.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love playing with FOD, and I love how hilarious it is with me being a complete noob at this game.
One out. Hookah, he's pushing.
Aggressive
pushing.
mid.
Hookah down.
Stand down.
There's only one on B. There's only one on B.
Go B.
2A.
Last player standing.
Mid.
30 seconds left.
Sorry.
Did you hear the big portal thing? Zonk!
He's not wrong. You can definitely hear that portal. It just didn't register for me yet. Just gonna take a little bit of time to get used to the sounds.
One
Last
hookah.
player standing.
No way.
Enemy removed.
30
Hear
seconds
one of
left.
Found. Oh, you ain't coming back.
that. One going heaven.
He's tagged for 50. Nice.
She lit heaven. Actually, not leaving.
Down middle.
Opponent killed.
One insight. One ABC.
You want to go back to B, guys?
Hey,
Actually, I
look
can
down.
res you.
Are we-
I can if I can get to him.
Fascinating. I must record this video.
One heaven.
Heaven dead.
Fought well.
Last two
Last
on site.
player
One
standing.
Q hole. Q hole.
Oh shit. Sorry. And with that, the score was all tied up at 12-12. Now in this game, it's the first to 13, which means that overtime is 1 round. So if you're on the harder side, you're pretty much screwed. Personally, I really hate this overtime system and hope they make it 3 rounds per side until someone actually wins. Or just end the game as a tie. But at least for now, this is the overtime system, and whoever wins this round wins the game. Now I know you saw this robot earlier in the game. Basically what it does is it will detect you and give them your location. So,
Honey in the oven.
For you.
Watch our B long.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, elbow.
sorry about that.
Nice.
I can't believe I almost failed that.
Attackers win.
And with that, we had won the game! And overall, I gotta say, it's a pretty fun game because at its root, it still feels kinda like Counter-Strike. Though I guess a better way to put it would be Counter-Strike Future Offensive, because it's a very sci-fi take on Counter-Strike. So is this the CSGO killer that everyone's been talking about? Well, I'm not entirely sure about that one. What I do know is that I enjoyed it quite a bit, so I'll probably be playing this and making videos on this and Counter-Strike in the future. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and as always, have a great day.